seems. Oh, restart. Another time. Oh, I might as well not even restart at this point. Let me close out everything. It doesn't need to be open. Okay. Brion Blade are running the Doyle Jin Hannah lineup, and C's and Light are starting for Jin Air. Let me put in these rosters and. So actually, if Brion Blade win this game, it's probably going to be a sweep because the second game they'll put in their superior lineup. So if they win game one, it'll probably be a sweep. Rakan would be pretty pog. Oh, Rakan. Alright, time to grade Senen's Rakan.
굉장히 강력한 한타 조합을 구성한다고 보시면 될 것 같아요. 이런 식이요. 물론 이런 거를 상쇄시킬 수 있는 타릭이 있어서 이게 조합 타이밍, 그러니까 들어가는 타이밍 잘못 잡으면 그리고 또 종종 이제 라칸 같은 챔피언이 본인이 진입하는 것도 좋은데 타릭 같은 챔피언 무적 타이밍 때 상대가 밀고 들어오는 걸 이제 어깨로 툭툭 치면서 막는 경우들로도 쓰일 수 있어서 맞아요. 그런 것까지도 염두에 둬서 라칸이 등장을 한 것 같습니다. 물론 가장 좋은 구도는 그런 거 나오기 전에 라칸으로 치고 들어가면서 이제 상대를 녹여버리는 거거든요. 네. 진에어가 약간 앞 경기에서 스피어 게이밍 1세트 때 선택했던 것처럼.
How does mortar ult work with Taric ult? If you ult before the Cosmic I don't know. I think if you ult before the Cosmic Radiance finishes, the Cosmic Radiance doesn't go through. I don't entirely know how that works. There was a game where Taric was being played into a Mordekaiser, and that interaction just never happened. So we didn't get to see. But I'm sure we'll see it this game, because that's a big reason for the Mordekaiser pick. I don't know how that maybe Google search would be able to tell us that one. Things are good there. You can close that out.
저희가 아까도 얘기했지만 브리온 블레이드 그런 거 신경도 아예 안 쓰거든요. 그럼요. 진에어가 올라오든 말든 본인들하고 뭔 상관이겠어요? 맞아요. 그러니까 프로 세계는 딱 그거잖아요. 그건 너희 사정이고. 그냥 우리는 우리가 뛰어야죠. 잡고 가겠다는 얘기입니다. 브리온 블레이드. 2라운드 들어와서 3승 1패.
So here we are. We're going to be starting up Brion Blade versus Jin Air Greenwings. Sorry about being very silent.
브리온 블레이드도 뭐 플레이오프 확정에 절대 만족할 팀이 아닌데 그 이상을 또 진 에어 그린윙스를 잡아내면서 보여줘야 되겠고 진 에어 그린윙스 한타 조합을 가져왔습니다. 한 모데카이저 정글 자르반까지 보여줬죠. 두 번째 세트 가기 전에 첫 번째 세트 준비가 마무리했다고 합니다. 함께 만나보시죠.
Where is... There it is.
퍼포먼스로 앞서가다 LG 울트라 기어 넘버원 에너지 드링크 핫식스와 함께하는 챌린저스 코리아 스프링 스플릿 2라운드 금요일의 두 번째 경기입니다. 참 그래서 저는 그 첼코와 LCK에서 가장 온도차가 큰 픽이 저 모델라고 생각하는데 언제 봐도 좀 재밌어요. 그러니까 항상 정말 자주 나옵니다. 그렇죠. 이미 LCK에서는 잘 안 나온 지 좀 됐는데 네, 꽤 오래됐어요.
Alright, here we go. Starting up the game.
보는 게 보통 정설이거든요. 네, 네. 모델가 이제 아무래도 스킬 의존도 아이템과 나중 가면 갈수록 좋은 챔프라서 저랩 단계 때는
Oh shit, what's up, Noeller? I didn't even know you were in here. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Noeller? You having a good one?
정말 야무진 모데카이저를 잘 보여줬고요. 네. 스킬샷 맞추기가 좀 어려워서 그러면 평타로 해결하면 돼요. 페이커 선수도 그 얘기 듣고 좀 감명받았죠. 네.
Doing pretty good. You come to watch Jin Air lose, I see. Very characteristic of you, Noeller. Come to... This is smelly Noeller guy. Jeez. Welcome to the Glad Plane waiting room. We are going to be waiting a long time as there goes the stun onto Light, and Rend is going to be used there, another Rend on the Senen. Oh, who posted a... Wait, what did you put that oh, you probably put a period in between words. If you do that, it'll pick it up as a link. I need to remove that, but I'm worried that someone's going to actually post a link one day, and I'm just not going to remove it.
그 보이지 않는 단 하나의 수 같은 느낌이었는데 그걸 전체적으로 오늘 진 에어 그린윙스가 그려야 됩니다. 맞습니다. 하기 나름인 거고 경기력으로 봤을 때 진 에어가 순위 대비 무서운 팀이긴 하니까요. 그럼요. 세트별 기복이 또 있고 세트 안에서 기복이 있었기 때문에 지금의 이성적이 나온 진 에어 그린윙스입니다. 도일 선수가 일단 버프 위주로 정글을
So we're going to see an invade from Doyle here, potentially.
이런 것도 이제
Nope, never mind.
바텀 라인이 라인을 밀어주면서 이기고 있으니까
So we're gonna
거기에다가 좀 더 힘을 주기 위해서 이런 걸 보여주는
see Yahorong be brought very low here in the mid lane.
도일이 지나갑니다. 그러면서 자르반이 위쪽 간 걸 아니까 도일도 그냥 아래쪽 바이게 먹으면서 땅 따먹기가 아니라 위부터 먹겠다라고 올라갔대요. 그러니까 이게 지금 라이너들이
As Doyle's gonna go to take this scuttle crab, and unfortunately, C's is not gonna be able to pick that one up. You know, I can't tell who I want. I want Brion Blade to win here, I think, because I want OZ to make the miracle run for playoffs. I want Jin Air and Element Mystic to lose out on the season so OZ can secure playoffs. I really want OZ to make playoffs. I think if OZ made playoffs, they would have a chance of potentially upsetting and steal. I think out of all the lower teams that could upset playoffs, I think OZ have the best chance. Because they have the experienced players, they have the experienced staff, they're all very familiar with best of 5. Brion smurfed in Kespa. I do remember Brion smurfing in Kespa. I remember Spear smurfing in Kespa as well. They both smurfed pretty hard in Kespa. Spear Gaming. I think they beat Jin Air in Kespa Cup or APK. They beat one of the two. Both of those CK teams were the Brion and Spear were the only teams to pick up match wins in Kespa. Rich looked really good at Kespa. Oh, Doyle's gonna find C's here, and that's gonna be first blood going over to Doyle. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. As the supports are gonna smack each other. I don't know if Sennen wants to take this trade though. That's a lot of minions. He's brought to half health. Ooga booga. Yes, very true. Me trundle, me smack you with club. Ooga booga.
마무리하면서 킥까지 다 깔끔했어. 야 이거다. 네, 그렇죠. 나 너무 잘했다. 약간 그런 느낌이었는데 결과적으로 두꺼비 먹고 위로 가서 기창을 위로 쓰는 게 나을 뻔했죠. 네, 맞아요. 그러면 깔끔하게
As the early Mountain Drake going to be taken by Brion Blade, already off to a fantastic start.
그만큼 도일 선수가 미리미리 핑을 찍고 올라갔다는 것까지 고려했을 때 상대를 그냥 완벽하게 읽어냈다는 거예요. 여기 또 만날 수도 있습니다. 제어와드 아주 깊숙한 지역에다 꽂아놨죠. 그래서 일단 시작 단계인데 벌써 기분이 매우 안 좋아요.
And we're gonna see the replay here. Oh, so good by Doyle. Spotting out the EQ there and fakes like he's gonna walk past and then walks into the brush. Very nice by Doyle.
전체적인 라인 구도도 좀 불편하고. 네. 그러니까 라인 자체에서 CS 차이가 크게 나는 건 아니에요.
I'm really digging Brion Blade so far, you know? Up 300 gold, not too much, but still they have that one kill. MF did stack those Dorans though, so that's going to be a very tough bot lane to get kills on. After this match, I need to upload all these VODs to YouTube. I've been really lazy about that. So we're going to see Sennen jump in here, and here comes Doyle gonna pop the pillar. Can Sennen and Light get away? They should be able to thanks to all those Doran blades. It's going to take Light quite low, but no, unfortunately going to survive there. I dabble in LCK here and there. I keep up with it. I only keep up with the lower tier teams because I wanna like get a feel of how promotion relegations are gonna go.
일단 지금 드래곤은 굉장히 편하게 브리온 블레이드가 먹은 상황에서
It would be hilarious if
전령까지도 연결할 가능성이 훨씬 높거든요. 올라가죠. 나와 미닛.
I keep up with APK, I keep up with Griffin, I keep up with Hanwha Life. I was keeping up with Damwon, but then they started winning, so I stopped keeping up with them. I expect one of those three teams to play in relegations. You also got KT, but KT's been doing okay. I thought KT was going to end up being in relegations again. That would have been hilarious.
CS가 반반이라도 먼저 미는 주도권을 갖고 있으면 저희가 라인전에서 이긴다고 표현할 때도 많고.
Now, if Damwon didn't pick up Ghost, then they probably could have gotten relegated, I think. Because the ADCs in CK would just obliterate. damn one if they didn't pick up Ghost. Like, the bot difference would be so fucking huge.
배치돼 있는 거는 결국에는 브리온 블레이드의 바텀 쪽이잖아요.
그렇죠. 그래서 솔랭하는 많은 유저분들이 알면 아실수록 좋은 게 카사딘 같은 거에서 내가 CS 반반.
Which reminds me that it's kind of criminal that a lot of these ADCs in CK are just sitting in CK instead of being on teams. Like, and Hybrid too, it's criminal that he's stuck on APK. I feel bad for, I don't feel bad for Tarzan and Viper. It's what they get for staying on Griffin. I should have expected their team to be dog shit after that. No one wants to play for them anymore.
그래서 이제 저희가 생각하기로 브리온 블레이드가 좀 더 빠르게 바텀 쪽에 합류하면서 전령 쪽 각을 보지 않을까 싶었는데 아무래도 상책 쪽
Hybrid was such a surprise, not for me. Haha, tell you what, buddy. That's one of the CK predictions, one of the CK pop-off predictions I got right was Hybrid being a monster. I knew Hybrid was going to be a fucking monster. I kind of shit on him whenever he got picked up by Brion Blade instead of Gap. But then he ended up being really good, so I ate my words there. But then after that, I was like, yep, I'm bought in on the hype train. But speaking of hype train, Brion almost dropping a kill there to Jin Air, to the hype plane. If I had to pick two players that I think would pop off in LCK that are in CK, I would probably pick Thal and Pilot. Those are probably the two players I think would pop off. I think the top 5 players in CK right now are Pilot, and then Thal, and then Jaguar, and then Kuzan, and then Yaharong. Gotta sweep that Abel prediction under the rug? Nah, I'm still a believer in Abel. He needs to fucking stop trolling in lane. If he can stop trolling laning phase, he'd actually be such a monster. And my Abel prediction was right. He popped the fuck off in Demacia Cup, and during his time starting for RNG, did really well. Well, pretty well. I shouldn't say really well. Did pretty well. Also, I also am a firm believer in still that Abel would be a better starting option than Uzi. I think all these CK players that aren't getting picked up by LCK teams should just go play in the PCS. Just do what Ryan did. Ryan made the smart move by going to play in the PCS. That was really smart of him. And we're gonna see Weiser potentially get picked off here. He's getting nope. He's actually gonna be able to get away with about half health as Jin Air is gonna start up this dragon. Senin might be in trouble. Speaking of picked, he's taking a lot of auto attacks. The Ren comes through and takes about half of his health. Henna's doing a great job zoning him away, but he needs to get back in the fight. It takes the Q to get back over. Senin's gonna pop the quickness. What a good play, gathering everybody on the red carpet. Doyle trying to survive, but he's gonna go down, and that's going to be the dragon going over to Jin Air. Jean pops the Pop Blossom, but doesn't find anybody, and he's gonna go down there. Brion Blade are kind of throwing here. Can they maybe pick up this turn? The Weiser! What a big Aatrox combo! Oh my goodness, this might be the turn that they're looking for. Henna trying his best to try to survive in this backline. It's them versus all four members. Let's see if Weiser can maybe pick up a kill here. Doesn't have the flash. The EQ is gonna land. Weiser, can he do it? Picks up 1 kill, oh, not 2 kills quite yet. Oh, mistimes the 3rd Q, and he's gonna go down as a result. Oh, if he would have just waited just another second, Weiser could have actually gotten the quadra kill there, probably. But overall, worth it for Jin Air. They pick up the dragon, and now they have the kill and gold advantage, sitting at about a 1k gold lead.
그렇죠. 중간에 그 이거 뭐 리플레이 보면 얘기하면 되겠네요. 근데 일단은 뭐 진에어가 되게 좋은 싸움을 했어요. 킬도 많이 먹었는데 용도 챙겼습니다.
솔직히 진에어가 만약에 좀 나쁘게 싸웠으면 좀 그 말을 대기 중이었거든요. 그냥 아트록스가 내려가 있으니까 하나가 탑이득 왕창 보면서 뭐 줬어도 2대0 괜찮지 않았냐 뭐 이런 건데 같이 내려왔으니까 뭐 그렇죠.
So we're gonna see the ultimate be popped here from the Cosmic Radiance. They're able to avoid a lot of the damage, but then the Misfortune ultimate comes through and it does a lot of work on the Doyle, and they lose the fight as a result. Minute trying to go over to save him, but just can't get there. And then the Pop Blossom not finding anybody, despite the flash being used, to get in a better position for it. And look at this Wiser. So many knockups coming through, and these stopwatches really hurt Wiser in this fight. And Henna, unfortunately, gets jumped on by C's and an EQ in here just a moment. We're going to see the EQ come through and pick up the kill on the Henna. He got a little bit too close there. The EQ comes through and he goes down. Light picking up the kill there. And then almost gets the kill onto C's. Gets the kill on the Light, but then C's pops the stopwatch and he just barely mistimes the Q. If he would have been a split second later, that would have been the double kill and maybe even more. But we do know that this Aatrox does do damage. And he does win these prolonged fights. That's a good sign for Brion Blade. Let's see, C's gonna gank Wiser here. Wiser should just be able to E over the wall, but he wants to fight, it looks like. He is not afraid. I don't know if he wants to keep that going, though, but he is gonna reset and go over to his turret. And they do want to target this turret, but I don't think they're gonna be able to get much. Do they want to dive? It looks like they do want to dive. They want to take the turret, and Wiser's just gonna give it to him. He doesn't have any interest in fighting there, but that is going to be the bot turret going down as well. Light's now gonna start up these minions, and it's going to be the Herald started up by Jin Air. We're gonna see the Herald get taken here. And here comes the engage from Brion Blade. Not gonna be able to find Jin Air. As now the Herald going over to Jin Air, and they're gonna be able to use that to pick up some more gold in their pocket. But the Herald without plating is kind of just meh.
특히 이게 진짜 정글러들 대부분 그러시겠지만 바이게의 환장합니다. 아 그게 그렇게 맛있나요? 완전 진짜 고단백에다가 저항도 안 하잖아요. 그러니까 이게 살살 녹는다 음식으로 치면 뭐 씹을 필요도.
And we see, oh no. Where's my epic pin? Where's epic pin? We need to open up epic pin for the first time, ladies and gentlemen.
초반에 거기서 터지는 거예요. 솔직히 양보하고 나면 또 막상 별거 아닌데. 네.
Wait, hold on, let me redo that.
솔랭에서 그래서 맨날 바이게에서 터집니다. 이거 왜 안 와줬어? 그걸 왜 싸워 거기서? 근데 또 막상 라이너 보면은 바이게 못 가는 상황이에요. 그러니까요.
I'm just gonna show that on screen for a little bit, just so everybody realizes what is going on. Oh, it's gone off the screen now, so I guess I gotta delete this. As Cloud Drake is gonna come up now, and Brion Blade really needs these Cloud Drakes. They can't let Jin Air have this ultimate cooldown. That's very big for them to have. They're going to pop the Herald in the mid lane to try to dissuade Brion Blade from doing this dragon, but they do not care. They want to do this dragon. They don't mind losing a turret. Quickness is going to get popped. The Flash W being used, and now the ultimate, the Cosmic Radiance being used. Can Brion Blade find this fight? Tana being taken to the death realm by Wiser. Wiser, though, not going to be able to kill him off, as now Henna's going to be doing damage. He's caught inside of the Cataclysm, but who's catching out who? Henna doing so much work on this Kalista. The kiting is insane. The Rend is going to pick up a kill, and now Jin Air are forced to back off and give this dragon over to Brion Blade. Fantastic fight from them, and they want more. They're going to keep chasing. Flash going to be used by Wiser. Not going to be able to find anybody, though, as Flash has to be used by Light. Oh, the EQ is going to be used by Wiser. Can he find another knockup? It doesn't look like he can, but they're going to go ahead and continue this siege. As Jin is going to just throw in his clone just to distract Jin Air, and that's going to be that. And good times, ladies and gentlemen, very good times here in Challengers Korea. As we're gonna see a replay of the fight here, really good fighting from Henna here. Watch this. Absolutely going insane on this kiting. Really good pop blossom by Jin there, and a really good kiting by Henna, making sure that the stun lands. Oh, Yaharong fail flash there. You hate to see it. But it is going to be the Cloud Drake being picked up.
상대 타릭이랑 이런 전멸 유무 생각하면은 한 방에 다 쓰면 안 돼요. 하나로 뽑고 그 다음 2차 교전까지도 염두에 둬서 설계를 내야 돼요.
그렇죠. 그게 짜증나서 칼리타릭 잘 안 주려고 하는 거예요. 그래서 너무 사기라서 이게 쓰는 쪽이 잘 쓰면.
자, 결국 한 번씩 주고 받았습니다. 용은 브리온 블레이드가 하나도 앞서가고 있고요.
And so we're gonna see.
그래서 차라리 처음에 그 모델 나왔을 때 말씀드렸던 오히려 타릭 같은 친구 데려가는 것도 되게 괜찮아요. 상황에 따라. 은근히 좋아.
Brion Blade now ahead
맞아요.
by about 100 gold. However, they do have the scaling comp. Well, a more scaling comp compared to Jin Air, I should say.
자, 다음 용은
Especially considering that the Rumble built Morello.
양쪽이 조합 그런 컨셉이 비슷하고 사실 발 빠른 챔피언들 위주로 구성되어 있어서 막 소규모 교전할 만한 조합들은 아니라서 말씀해주신 그 용 타이밍까지 좀 신경전 위주로 게임이 가지 않을까 싶어요.
As we're gonna see Wiser pop the ultimate, try to catch out Light. The W's gonna find. So is the Q. What a fantastic play by Wiser. Looking to get that solo lead. Wants the 500 mob points. If Wiser picks up MVP, that would be huge.
여기서 라이트가 끊기게 되면서 미드 1차를 내주고만 이게 그래서
As we're gonna see now Brion Blade start to crash in this turret. They're now sitting at about a 1k gold lead. The equalizer is gonna be thrown out to kill off the minion wave, so they're gonna be able to defend the turret for now.
별거 아니긴 한데 집중해야 돼요, 지네요.
And they're gonna back off.
희망이 아예 없는 것과 있는 거는 다르니까요.
브리온 블레이드는 결국 무게 중심 앞으로 쏠렸을 때 라이트를 잘 받아쳤습니다.
위아래 아무도 안 보이고 아군 백업 없고 근데 나가요.
스킬 그냥 다 맞았습니다.
그러니까 미드에 저 선을 넘은 거예요. 그러니까 이런 게임에서 선은요, 선 위치가 좀 바뀌거든요. 게임 양상마다. 근데 지금은 미드 정 가운데 저게 맵 반갈라서 선이 딱 있는 게 아니라 좀 더 선 위치가 본인들 쪽으로 가까웠어요. 그 선을 넘은 겁니다.
이게 잘 큰 리포다 보니까 저희가 조금 더 이제 이제 뭐라고 더 한 거고요.
네. 313이었거든요. 현상금도 걸려 있었고.
We're now sitting 6-6 for kills. And overall just farming simulator now. Both these teams wanting to reach as much gold as they can, or get as much gold as they can before the next fight over the next Cloud Drake. Brion Blade looking to force the soul point while Jin Air want to delay the soul point.
완전 짜증나게 만드는데 저렇게 럼블 미스포춘 같은 픽 입장에선 빈들 강화 이신기가 나오면 좀 많이 복잡해지거든요.
As Henna now has the Blade of the Rune King and the Rune on Hurricane. Exactly what he's looking for to win this game.
다른 거리 딜러들이 평가가 오른 것도 있는데 이코의 평가가 내려가는데 또 여러 가지 이유가 있는데 노골적으로 서포 쪽에서 노틸러스 이런 거 나오면 되게 어려워요 게임이. 근데 지금은 노틸러스가 있는 건 아니지만 뭐 칼리타릭의 그런 궁극기라던가 니코의 빈결 강화, 뭐 트런들의 기둥 이런 게 미스포춘 입장에서 머리가 너무 아파요.
그렇죠. 잘 참았다 써야죠. CC 계속 세다가 이것 봐도 따 저것 봐도 따 하고 써야 돼요.
As Dragon's going to be up in about 23 seconds, so we are going to be seeing a fight soon. 19 seconds left on the Dragon. We have a teleport coming in from Wiser and Doyle. The double teleport coming in. What a huge pop blossom. And the fight's just going to be a massive favor for Brion Blade. Going to be able to pick up 3 kills so far. Going to be 4 here in just a moment, most likely with Tana being caught out here. Let's see if maybe he can get out. What a fantastic engage from Brion Blade. They're going to go ahead and wipe Jin Air off the map. With that one, Yaharong running with his tail between his legs as Brion Blade's gonna make their way to Baron buff. Jin living on a sliver of health. What a fantastic play from Brion Blade. And it's moments like this where you wonder how sometimes they make really poor decisions, but then all of a sudden they then make really great decisions. When it comes to teleport plays, Brion Blade are definitely up there when it comes to the most Pog ones, and that was a giant Pog one right there, as that's going to be the Baron buff at 22 minutes. Going over to Brion Blade as they're gonna see a replay of this. Look at that. Fantastic teleport flank from Weiser and Jin.
3인만 개.
So clean with the double teleport. I couldn't even tell that was a double teleport until it actually happened. That was some that's some stuff that's gonna give Piglet PTSD if he's watching this right now.
쪽이 뚫려 있어요. 그렇죠. 서로
That's the kind of double TP that was. As Cloud Dragon is still up, and Brion Blade probably want to push in some waves before they go for it. Jin Air can't afford to try to sneak it.
타워가 나갔잖아요. 네.
If they tried to sneak it and got cut out, that would most certainly be the end of the game. So
양쪽 사이드
Cloud Dragon not really being important at the moment, but Brion Blade need to start considering taking it. They need to get this Cloud Soul as early as possible. They need that on the Trundle and on the Nico. Their entire team really badly needs this Cloud Soul. Their entire team is so good with that Cloud Soul.
그리고 저 중무까지 나온 아트록스 어떻게
As Baron Buff's going to have about a minute 45 seconds left on it. 48 seconds, my apologies. And
그러니까 구도가 이렇게 되면은
they're going to start rotating now, it seems, to the Dragon. They're starting to clear out vision for it.
한타를 딱 했는데
As
잘해도
Jean's heading that way. Nope, they're not going to go for it quite yet, it seems. They want to clear out mid some more.
지금은 더 무서워요.
그때보다 훨씬 강해졌습니다. 와이저는. 자, 그리고 시야 압박 당하고 있고 오브젝트는 챙길 수가 없습니다. 진에어 그린윙스. 자, 빌드의 지인과 도일 헤나가 같이 압박해 들어가고요. 고통스럽습니다.
슬로우 뭐막 깔리고 진짜 너무 거슬릴 거예요.
네. 자, 그래도 한타 대박을 노려봐야 하는 진에어 그린윙스입니다.
브리온 블레이드는 압박 적당히 넣다가 그냥 드래곤 회전하면 되고요.
네.
근데 그러려면 와이저도 위치를 좀 잘 잡긴 해야 될 거예요. 와이저가 테리는 없으니까 하나만 있고.
As now, Brion Blade just farming up.
도일이 약간 뒤쪽에서 내복을 하고 있었고요.
브리온은 지금 2차 타워를 마저 깨고 싶은 좀 욕구가 있는 것 같아요.
네.
그러면 진에어가 용이라도 끊어야 되지 않을까요? 이게 뭐 뚫릴 거 뚫리더라도 나중에.
그렇죠. 근데 좀 걱정이 돼서 위에 계속 남아 있을 수밖에 없는 것 같긴 해요.
진짜 용까지도 다 내주면 뭐 아무것도 안 생겨요.
네.
그러니까 지금 아트록스가 위쪽에 있고 뭐 니코도 위쪽에 있고 하면 어차피 저 텔 없으니까 아까 빼놨으니까 진에어가 차라리
And overall, just nothing really too exciting going on. Just kind of waiting for Brion Blade to start up this Cloud Drake, and
그랬으면 어떨까 생각도 들어요.
they're finally going to start it up, it seems. And there it is, the Cloud Drake being started up, and it's going to get melted, most certainly.
이게 지금은 브리온 블레이드도 약간 방심한 이동 배치였거든요.
네. 결국 이렇게
And in just a moment, we're going to see that Fat Ren to smite it. And there it is.
자, 결국 3룡까지 챙겼습니다. 이게 안 죽겠는데요, 이제 와이저는.
And someone in chat brought up a very interesting point. I too find it interesting that so many CK teams are playing the Mordekaiser, but just aren't playing it correctly. You know, it honestly tilts me off the face of the planet that they just refuse to play Mordekaiser correctly.
다 갖추면서 막 비비.
Although this time, actually, Tana's playing it correctly.
그냥 생으로 코어템 하나 차이 정도.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Proto Belt rush.
죽음의 무도가요. 아트록스 버프 패치였어요.
I feel like you're missing out on a lot of damage by not finishing the Leandries first.
일라오이도 버프다 뭐 이런 얘기는 있는데.
익수 아니면 안 나오니까.
Like, I feel like if you're playing Mordekaiser into the Aatrox, your build needs to be
플라오의 남자가
Ninjas, Bramble, Leandries,
플라오이, 익수와 클
and then whatchamacallit, Rylai's.
무럭무럭 성장하고 있습니다. 준영이
아까
형.
드래곤 때도 얘 그래서 그냥 그걸
I don't and then maybe the Proto, and then like Nashor's Tooth would be good.
선택밖에 못 합니다. 진에어 그린윙스.
날개를 펼쳐.
I don't know, but we are going to see the flag and drag here. It's going to trap two members, and Cosmic Radiant's going to come through, but can they survive? They can. Now Doyle's on the hunt. Minute's going to come up for the stun, and here comes... Oh, a nice knockback there, as maybe Jin Air can turn this fight. They are fighting in the choke point, which is where Jin Air's comp thrives, but here comes Weiser. Going to be able to turn this fight very effortlessly. The double knockup's going to come through, and he's going to take the magical journey, the blast cone with them. He's trying to recall, but he's going to get spotted out, and that's going to be...
항복판에 그냥 호랑이가 막
3 kills for 2, and Weiser is full health, and
보통 소설적 표현.
this might be the end of the game.
네, 진짜 그런 느낌.
Not sure if Yaharong and Senin can defend this, or actually, no, it won't be the end of the game. I don't think death timers are long enough. We'll see, though, if they want to go for the end of the game. I don't think the minion wave's big enough, and I don't think they have long enough death timers, but they're certainly looking like they want to go for it. Here comes Yaharong with blue buff. Maybe they can do something. Weiser's going to move on to Senin. Gonna get shielded by the Tark. He's gonna work on this tower. If they can kill it, they might be able to turn on the Senin. Looks like they're just gonna take the tower and get out of there. With Seas and Light coming up in just a moment, they have no desire to stay and try to fight that 3v5. I think the play here is resetting and going Baron after denying resources, which is what they're gonna do. They're gonna deny these resources, and Weiser's gonna go take these Krugs. And that's going to be a reset, and then a Baron take probably from Brion Blade here. So we might see... Nope, Jin Air not going to try to intercept Weiser.
진영이나 아까 말씀드린 견시 이런 게 되게 기본이면서도 한 번씩 놓칠 때가 있는 건데.
Yeah, that's the thing. You as Mordekaiser, it's really difficult to find someone to ult in this comp. I don't think Mordekaiser can really kill anybody in the Death Realm except for maybe. Well, no, because Nico has Zanya's Hourglass. The only person that he could kill is the Taric, and I mean that doesn't really do much if you're taking the Taric out of the fight, especially if he already got his ultimate off. Mordekaiser can't kill anybody else in the Death Realm, and Kallista's soloing this Baron right now. But he's gonna stop, and then we're gonna see the engage by Seas and a nice equalizer, but it's not gonna do much because here comes the Cosmic Radiance and the counter engage by Brion Blade. The redemption's going to come through as he's taking Weiser into the Death Realm, but I don't think he's going to win this, as we're going to see one kill go over to the Kalista, make that 2 kills going over to the Kalista and 1 kill going over to the Taric. Jin is chasing down Henna, and we're going to see Tana come out of the Death Realm only to die to Weiser and Doyle. That's going to be the easy clap there, as we're going to see the Pop Blossom be popped. Not going to be able to find the kill, though, as they're going to go for the end of the game, and Jin's just going to prevent Senon from recalling and try to pad his stats a little bit. Senon's running. He is running and running. But we're going to see Brion Blade end the game here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. GG to Brion Blade. Going to be able to pick up this first win here.
뭐 전체적으로 경기를 잘 풀어간 브리온 블레이드입니다. 맞습니다. 개인적으로는 결국 게임을 좀 더 심도 있게 설계한 게 브리온 블레이드인 것 같아요. 그러니까 타릭의 무적 같은 걸 왜 칼리 타릭의 조합을 선수들이 좀 주기 싫어하는가.
And now we are up 1-0 in favor of Brion Blade. However, blue side buff might come through. However, not likely. I would probably bet on this one being a 2-0 for Brion Blade, especially considering that they're better roster is going to be coming in for the red side. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez.
그래서 클템 해설이 그렇게 얘기했잖아요. 맞을만 하네요. 약간 이런 식으로 그냥 데미지를 한꺼번에 넣어주지를 못했고 결국에는 한타 때마다 브리온 블레이드가 대승을 거뒀습니다.
그렇죠. 그러니까 저도 어떤 한 명의 그 진에어의 역사를 아는 사람으로서 진에어가 조금 더 좋은 경기력 보여주기 항상 기대는 하는데, 근데 그만큼 상대 팀들이 더 잘하기도 하고 진에어가 결정적인 순간에 그게 안 고쳐지는 것 같아요. 피드백이 항상 한 번씩 잘리고. 이렇게 좀 이거는 뭐 어떤 식으로 프로 입장에서 변명할 수가 없거든요.
맞아요.
적적인 장면이 계속 나오면 시즌 내내.
Very interesting draft from Jin Air. Not gonna lie, I don't think that was it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think that's it. That definitely ain't it, Chief. I'll tell you that much. As we're gonna take a look at the replay here. Very nice start, but I mean, Brion Blade's draft is made to counteract stuff like that. You have the they have the Trundle ultimate and the Taric ultimate actually, and it's just doing way too much, and just Jin Air's comp is not fit to fight what Brion Blade bring to the table. Just taking a look at the last fight there, it's just a big stompage. That wasn't the last fight actually. That was the second to last fight. I don't know why they didn't show the last fight, but look at that damage from Weiser and Henna. Tana also doing a lot of damage, along with Light. Yaharong, maybe you shouldn't have built Morello. Maybe you would have done more damage if you would have built Leandries. Who knows, though? Who knows? As we're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the conclusion, hopefully the conclusion of this match. Let's hope we can wrap up garbage time. Will Brion Blade be able to pull off the sweep, or will Jin Air force a game 3. We'll find out in just a moment here.
가능성이 다 죽은 게 아니거든요.
그럼요. 지금 이럴 때 오히려 그 뭔가 내면의 어떤
And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen,
풀어내야 돼요.
그러니까 원래 사람이
with game 2 of Brion Blade versus Jin Air Greenwings.
하니까요.
그러니까 잡력이라고 하잖아요.
We will be
잡력을
right
폭발시켜야
back
돼요.
잠력
in
쏟아내는
just a
위험한
moment.
근데 지금은 끌어내야 돼요.
구역지 기준으로
Stay tuned. Trying to delay this
예, 내공 거의 다 잃거든요.
as long as possible. Come on, let's move on.
맞아요.
You can do it, commentators. Let's go.
워낙 좋아하잖아요.
Oh, you're so close. You're so... Okay, we've talked about this long enough. And there we go. We're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2, will Brion Blade be able to finish off the sweep, or will Jin Air force a game 3? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Grab some coffee, grab some popcorn, grab some hot dogs, grab some food. We'll be back.